Before this day ends, something shifts. You felt it, didn't you? The pressure, the silence, the weight of battles no one sees. They thought you were breaking. Heaven knew you were becoming. My chosen one, I have been watching. Every tear you hid, every prayer you whispered at 2 a.m., every moment you almost gave up, but didn't. You wondered why February 19 feels different, why the attacks increased, why doors closed without warning. It was not punishment, it was positioning. The enemy tried to convince you that you were forgotten, but I was separating you, preparing you, strengthening what they tried to destroy. You are not crazy, you are not overlooked, you are not behind. You are marked, and what begins now will silence every doubt that tried to silence you. Stay with me, because your prosperous destiny starts today. Your struggle was not a setback, it was sacred preparation. My child, you called it loss, you called it delay, you called it failure, but I called it training. Every night you cried, thinking you were falling behind, I was building endurance in you. Every door that closed in your face, I was strengthening your spirit so you would not depend on doors that humans control. Every betrayal that cut deep, I was teaching you discernment so your destiny would not be contaminated by the wrong hands. You thought you were being buried, but seeds are buried before they rise. Do you remember the moments you felt abandoned? When friends disappeared, when support faded, when even your own strength seemed to slip through your fingers? You asked me, why is this happening to me? Because you are not ordinary. The weight you felt was not punishment. It was capacity stretching. I cannot pour a destiny of influence into a fragile vessel. I cannot place elevation on shoulders that have not learned how to stand under pressure. So I allowed the pressure, not to destroy you, but to fortify you. Every struggle carved depth into your spirit. Every delay refined your patience. Every disappointment purified your motives. While others were celebrating too early, you were being developed in secret. While others were applauded publicly, you were strengthened privately. And what is built in private cannot be easily shaken in public. You see the scars, I see the strength. You see the closed chapters, I see the preparation for a greater assignment. There were battles you fought alone that no one applauded, temptations you resisted that no one noticed, moments you chose integrity when it would have been easier to quit. Heaven noticed. I was watching you choose faith when fear was louder. I was watching you get back up when staying down felt justified. I was watching you trust me when nothing around you made sense. That was not wasted pain. That was sacred preparation. You are stepping into a season that requires the very resilience your struggle produced. The wisdom you gained in heartbreak will guide you. The humility you learned in obscurity will protect you. The endurance forged in silence will sustain you. If I had given you what you prayed for too soon, it would have crushed you. So I strengthened you first. You were not delayed, you were being developed. You were not rejected, you were being redirected. You were not forgotten, you were being formed. Now look at yourself. You are not the same person who entered that storm. You are deeper, stronger, more discerning, more dependent on me. And that is exactly who you needed to become. Your struggle was never meant to stop you. It was meant to shape you into someone who can carry destiny without breaking. Stand up now, because what you survived was preparation, and what is coming next requires everything you've become. The rejection you faced was God's protection in disguise. My child, I saw the moment it happened. The silence after the message wasn't returned. The opportunity that slipped through your fingers. The room that grew cold when you walked in. You felt small, unwanted, questioned your worth. But I need you to understand something. I was in that. No. When they overlooked you, I was shielding you. When they excluded you, I was preserving you. When they walked away, I was removing what could not walk into your destiny. You thought you were being denied. You were being redirected. If I had allowed you to stay where you begged to belong, you would have slowly shrunk to fit spaces too small for your calling. You would have dimmed your light to keep insecure people comfortable. You would have attached your heart to environments that could not sustain the future I designed for you. So I allowed the rejection. Not because you were unworthy, but because you are too valuable. There are rooms that clap for you, but secretly compete with you. There are relationships that smile at you, but quietly limit you. There are opportunities that look promising, but would have drained your spirit. I saw what you could not see. You cried over people who were assignments, not alignments. You mourned doors that were traps dressed as blessings. You questioned your identity because someone failed to recognize your worth. But your identity was never in their acceptance. It was always in my choosing. The pain of rejection cut deep because you care deeply, you love sincerely, you show up fully, and when that is not returned, it feels personal. But hear me clearly, it was not a reflection of your value. It was a revelation of misalignment. Not everyone assigned to your past is permitted in your future. I could not elevate you while you were still trying to be validated by people who did not understand you. So I separated you. Yes, it hurt. Yes, it felt humiliating. Yes, it made you doubt yourself. But what you saw as loss was me clearing space. Space for healthier connections, space for divine appointments, space for relationships that recognize and respect the anointing on your life. If they had accepted you, you might have settled. If they had celebrated you, you might have stayed. If they had embraced you, you might have mistaken comfort for calling. I love you too much to let you settle. The rejection you survived built resilience. It built discernment. It built a deeper dependency on me instead of human approval. And now, when new doors open, you will walk through them wiser, stronger, less desperate for validation, more secure in who you are. What walked away was not meant to carry your future. What closed was not strong enough to handle your next level. Lift your head. You were not rejected. You were rerouted. And the protection that once felt painful will soon reveal itself as one of the greatest blessings of your life. The spiritual warfare intensified because your breakthrough is near. My chosen one, you felt the shift. Suddenly, everything became harder. Small issues turned into heavy battles. Peace felt distant. Rest felt interrupted. You asked, why now? Why is everything attacking me at once? Because you are closer than you think. The resistance increased not because you are losing, but because you are advancing. The enemy does not waste energy on what poses no threat. The pressure you feel is proof of your impact. The opposition you're facing is confirmation of your calling. When you were complacent, the attacks were subtle. But the moment you started praying differently, believing differently, moving differently, the warfare intensified. That is not coincidence. You stepped into alignment. You started breaking patterns. You began healing. You refused to quit. And the realm you cannot see reacted. The sleepless nights, the sudden misunderstandings, the unexplained heaviness, the thoughts that tried to convince you to give up. That was not random. It was resistance. But listen to me carefully. Resistance only comes when something valuable is about to emerge. Right before the dawn breaks, the night feels the darkest. Right before a door opens, the hallway feels the longest. Right before elevation pressure increases, you are in that moment. The reason it feels like everything is shaking is because something is shifting. The reason it feels like you are being tested is because you are being trusted with more. If you were not about to break through, the warfare would not be this fierce. You thought the intensity meant you were under attack because you failed. No, the intensity means you are advancing. You are stepping into territory you have never walked in before. New influence, new favor, new responsibility, new levels of clarity and authority. And every level requires a battle at the gate. The storm is loud because the promise is powerful. You have grown, you have matured, you have endured more than you ever imagined you could. Now the opposition is making one last attempt to intimidate you back into fear. But I did not bring you this far to let you retreat. The same pressure that tries to exhaust you is strengthening you. The same warfare that tries to discourage you is sharpening your discernment. The same resistance that tries to delay you is positioning you for sudden breakthrough. Do not misinterpret the battle. You are not under attack because you are weak. You are under attack because you are dangerous to darkness. Stand firm. Do not retreat into doubt. Do not shrink back into old patterns. Do not abandon what I told you. The breakthrough you prayed for is closer than the fear suggests. The door you asked for is already unlocking. The shift you've been sensing is real. And when it happens, you will understand why the warfare was so intense. Because great breakthroughs are always guarded by great battles. Hold your ground. You are not surrounded by defeat. You are surrounded by evidence that something powerful is about to break in your favor. Your isolation was divine separation for elevation. My child, I know how lonely it felt. I know the silence pressed against your chest. I know the empty rooms, the unanswered calls, the absence of voices that once promised support. You thought no one saw you. You thought no one cared. You wondered if the world had forgotten your name. But hear me now. This was not abandonment. This was not punishment. This was preparation. I separated you because the world was not ready for your assignment. I removed distractions that would have kept you small. I allowed the distance so you could grow in ways that could only happen alone. In your isolation, I spoke louder. In your quiet, I revealed your true strength. In your solitude, I showed you the depth of your faith. The friends who drifted away, the doors that closed, the relationships that failed, they were not losses. They were clearing paths. Paths for new connections that honor your purpose. Paths for people and opportunities that match your destiny. I know you wrestled with feelings of rejection. I know your heart ached for understanding, for companionship, for someone to see the battles you fought in silence. But your elevation required patience. Your destiny demanded preparation. The world cannot elevate you in the same room where it keeps its doubts. The world cannot honor your calling when it fears your growth. So I separated you, not to hurt you, but to protect you. Not to keep you behind, but to lift you higher. Every moment alone was shaping you into a leader who can carry weight others cannot. Every moment of silence was training you to hear my voice above all others. Every moment of solitude was refining your character, sharpening your faith, and preparing your spirit for the battles ahead. You are learning what it means to stand without approval. You are discovering that your worth is not tied to applause. You are being equipped to walk into your destiny with confidence, knowing that my presence is enough. Do not despair in the quiet. Do not grieve the absence. Do not mistake separation for failure. The season of isolation is the seed of elevation. The time you spend alone is the classroom of kings and queens. The silence you endure is the echo of a destiny that calls for courage, wisdom, and resilience. When the doors open, when the people arrive, when the opportunities come, you will not need them to define you. You will step into your purpose fully formed. You will stand unshakable, unafraid, unstoppable. Your isolation was never a setback. It was a sacred moment of preparation. It was a divine separation for elevation. And now the world will see what I saw all along. I have been with you. I have been shaping you. And your elevation is about to be revealed. What tried to break you actually built unshakable strength within you. My child, do you remember the nights you thought you couldn't go on? The moments you felt every part of you unraveling, spirit, mind, and body alike. You believed the weight of life would crush you, that the storms would wash away all you had dreamed of. But you were not being destroyed. You were being forged. Every betrayal, every heartbreak, every failure you endured was laying a foundation within you that cannot be shaken. Every tear you shed was watering roots that now run deep into resilience. Every trial you faced was a sculptor's hand shaping courage in your bones, fortitude in your spirit, and unyielding faith in your heart. You called it suffering. I call it strategy. When the world pressed against you, when voices doubted you, when doors slammed in your face, it was never the end. It was a test of strength, a measure of endurance, a refining fire to purify every intention, every desire, and every ambition that I placed within you. Do you feel it now? That quiet power rising inside you, that peace in the middle of chaos, that calm that refuses to yield. That is unshakable strength, forged in the fire that was meant to intimidate you. That is the armor built from the blows that tried to defeat you. The very things you thought would break you became the pillars of your courage. The moments that felt like defeat became the lessons of strategy. The pain you believed would consume you became the fuel that propels you toward destiny. You are stronger than you think. You are wiser than you realize. You are equipped beyond what you can comprehend. No setback can erase what has been forged. No opposition can dismantle the foundation laid in the secret places where only I and you have walked. No fear can steal the confidence that was built in the quiet moments when you refused to quit. Do not underestimate the power of what you survived. Do not doubt the significance of what you endured. Do not forget that every trial was a rehearsal for the victory that is coming. Now, look at yourself. See the unshakable strength that life tried to hide from you. See the courage that was birthed from every moment of despair. See the resilience that cannot be broken because it was forged by me. You were not abandoned. You were not defeated. You were being made unbreakable. And when your breakthrough arrives, when your purpose unfolds, you will walk forward with a strength the world cannot comprehend. A strength born not from comfort, not from ease, not from applause, but from the very storms that tried to destroy you. Remember this, my chosen one. What tried to break you actually built unshakable strength within you. And that strength will carry you into everything I have prepared for you. Your destiny is greater than the pain that tried to define you. My child, I know how heavy the world has been on your shoulders. I know the nights you felt crushed under the weight of disappointment, rejection, and confusion. I know the moments when the voices of doubt, both within and around you, screamed louder than hope. You wondered if the pain would ever end. You wondered if your dreams would survive the heartbreak, the betrayal, the obstacles stacked against you. You asked, is this suffering my story, or is there something more? Listen to me now. That suffering is not your story. It was a chapter, not the book. It was a fire, not the forge of your entire destiny. Every trial you endured, every tear you cried, every moment you felt invisible, I was writing a destiny so grand, so powerful, that no pain could ever overshadow it. The pain you experienced tried to define you. It tried to whisper lies that you are too weak, too late, too broken to fulfill your purpose. But I knew differently. I always knew. I designed a path that is larger than any setback. I assigned a calling that far exceeds the struggles you've faced. I crafted a life that will make the darkness you endured look like a faint shadow in the brilliance of your future. The betrayals you endured were lessons. The closed doors were redirections. The moments of doubt were invitations to trust me more deeply. Do not allow yesterday's pain to write the script for your tomorrow. Do not let the voices that doubted you determine the voice you hear most, mine. Do not allow fear, frustration, or frustration's companion, despair, to steal the future I have carved just for you. Your destiny cannot be measured by the magnitude of your pain. Your purpose cannot be diminished by the weight of your trials. Your future cannot be dictated by those who failed to see your worth. Every step you take now, even in uncertainty, is a step closer to a destiny that will astound you. Every tear you have shed watered seeds of greatness. Every moment you survived prepared you for the glory I am ready to reveal. You are not defined by the pain of rejection. You are not limited by the chains of suffering. You are not diminished by the storms you have weathered. You are defined by me. You are empowered by me. You are destined by me. Stand tall, my chosen one. Lift your head above the memories of hurt. Walk forward in courage. Step boldly into the life that was created for you, a life so magnificent, so divinely orchestrated, that no struggle could ever hold it back. The pain tried to define you, but it failed, because your destiny, your purpose, is greater, higher, and more powerful than anything the enemy or the world could throw at you. And soon, you will see it unfold before your eyes. Step into it. Claim it. Because this is the life I designed for you, and nothing, not even pain, can stop it. You are divinely protected. No weapon formed against you will prosper. My chosen one, do you feel the pressure around you? The unexpected attacks, the whispers of doubt, the people who tried to use fear against you. Do not be afraid. Do not panic. Do not believe for a moment that you face these battles alone. I am with you. I have been with you since the beginning. Every time a hand tried to strike you down, I was there before it even moved. Every scheme, every plan meant to derail you, I already intercepted it. Every shadow that whispered lies, I illuminated it with my truth. You may have thought that the chaos meant you were vulnerable. You may have believed that the struggles meant you were unprotected. But hear me clearly. You are covered by my power. You are surrounded by a shield that no eyes can see, a fortress that no weapon can penetrate. The people who tried to harm you, the circumstances that seemed impossible, they cannot touch the destiny I have prepared for you. What was designed to destroy you was only allowed to refine you. What sought to intimidate you only revealed the strength I have already placed within you. You are not fighting this battle alone. I fight for you. I defend you. I protect every step you take. Every breath you draw, every dream I have placed inside your heart. No weapon, no accusation, no attack, whether from man, circumstance, or darkness itself, will prosper against the life I have ordained for you. You are untouchable in my hands. You are unstoppable in my will. You are unshakable in my presence. Do you remember the times you felt cornered, when everything seemed lost, when fear whispered that you could not continue. That was the illusion of danger, not the reality of your protection. Because I am bigger than every plot, I am stronger than every enemy, I am higher than every storm. Even now the opposition may rage, the enemy may roar, the world may conspire. But I am your defender, I am your fortress, I am your shield. Walk boldly, stand firm, step forward in courage. No weapon formed against you will prosper, every attack will fail, every plan to harm you will backfire. Every attempt to diminish your light will only make it shine brighter. You are my chosen one. You are protected by my power. You are destined for victory. Do not fear, do not doubt, do not turn back. Because I am with you, I am around you. I am covering you, and I will never let what I have ordained for you be stolen. Walk forward in faith, rise in confidence, move in courage. For no weapon formed against you will ever prosper. You are protected, you are secure. You are victorious. Feel it now, the truth you've been missing. All those nights you cried alone, all those moments you thought you were failing, it was never wasted. Every trial, every heartbreak, every closed door was preparing you. Do you see it? The pressure, the struggle, the loneliness, it wasn't punishment. It was protection in disguise. I was keeping you from what would have destroyed you, even when you couldn't see it. Every tear was not in vain. Every setback was not the end. Every whispered lie from the enemy was a signal that something greater was forming inside of you. You were being trained, strengthened, molded. Your spirit was being sharpened. Your heart was being aligned with what I created you to carry. And now, do you feel it stirring? The moment your purpose awakens, the shift you've been waiting for, the fire that rises inside of you. It's the activation of your destiny. Everything you endured was sacred preparation. Every obstacle you survived was my unseen hand guiding you, shaping you, protecting you. You are not behind. You are not broken. You are exactly where you were meant to be, right at the edge of breakthrough. Stand in this realization. Breathe it in. Because what hurt you is now becoming the power that will launch you forward. The storm tried to stop you. The enemy tried to scare you. The world tried to define you. But it all only made you ready. It all only made you strong. It all only positioned you for the glory that is about to unfold. Your pain had purpose, and your purpose is unstoppable. Rise, my chosen one. The storms you faced were never the end. They were the forge of your strength. Every tear, every trial, every moment you felt alone, I was there. I never left you. I never abandoned you. Now, look at yourself. You are stronger than yesterday, wiser than before, unshakable in spirit. The enemy may have tried to stop you, but nothing can stop what I have ordained. Your breakthrough is here. Your destiny is calling. Doors that were closed will open. Paths that were hidden will appear. Favor, power, and purpose are rising to meet you. Stand tall, step forward, and embrace the life I have prepared. You are chosen, you are protected, you are unstoppable. Your time is now, your destiny is divine. Go and claim it.